In a peaceful village, kissed by the golden light of dawn, lived a man whose hands told 1,000 stories. Stories of struggle, sacrifice, and silent resilience. His name was Rafiq, a humble farmer, with calloused hands and a heart full of love. Every day, long before the sun stretched its arms across the sky, Rafiq was already in the fields, not because he had to but because he believed in what he did. He wasn't chasing riches. He was planting hope, row by row. At home, the soft clatter of breakfast being made echoed gently through the small clay house. Amina, his wife, kind, graceful, and fierce in spirit, was the pillar behind Rafiq's strength. Their love was quiet, but powerful, woven into every gesture, every shared glance. Their 3 children, Noor, Zaid, and Aman, ran barefoot through the fields, their laughter echoing like music. They had little, yet they were rich in everything that truly mattered: love, unity, and dreams. But life wasn't kind every day. The rain was often late, and the soil was harsh. Still, Rafiq never gave up. With blisters on his hands and tears that he wiped before anyone could see, he rose again. And every time he faltered, Amina's voice whispered, "You're doing this for us. And that's enough." The village saw him. They saw the sweat on his brow, the dirt on his clothes. But not the fire in his heart. To them, he was just a farmer. But Amina knew better. One day, she'd whisper while sewing at night, "They'll see who you really are." Then came the storm. The sky flashed, the fields drowned, and crops vanished under the flood. Families lost everything, and despair settled like fog over the village. But while others mourned, Rafiq chose to rise. He shared his seeds, gave away what little food he had, and helped rebuild what was lost. People watched this man who had nothing give everything. From that moment on, Rafiq wasn't just a farmer. He was a leader, a mentor, a voice that inspired others to keep going. He started teaching, not from books, but from experience. He didn't speak in grand speeches, but his words carried weight because they came from the heart. The village slowly transformed. Together, they built better systems, supported one another, and grew stronger. Children studied under the trees Rafiq planted. Farmers shared tools, not secrets. The spirit of togetherness bloomed, and at its root was one humble man. Soon, Rafiq was invited to represent the village, to teach in nearby towns, to speak to officials. And when asked about his journey, he simply said, "I didn't grow crops. I grew a dream. And I never stopped believing in it." Rafiq's story is not about land or weather. It's about purpose. It's about love, patience, and showing up every day, even when no one's watching. It's about how greatness often grows in silence, in sacrifice, in simplicity. So, if you're watching this, remember, you don't have to be loud to be powerful. You don't have to be perfect to be important. Even the smallest hands can plant the biggest seeds of change.